following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
And she's been covering for me, so I'm being good.
Are you?
Yes.
Willpower?
No, if I roll it, then I have to. No, willpower's fine. As soon as I. No, if I roll, I'm fucked.
I was doing a post check, so you don't have to roll. I wouldn't put those away yet. You ain't done with them. Natural 20, was it? There we go. There you go. You have to investigate now.
Do I have to investigate, do I?
No, you don't have to. I mean, you could just not.
I'd rather not.
Okay. I'll just put this away. What's this for other things with the information? I'll just put this right back in here, shall I? Just put that back in here?
It could be a blank bit of paper that I didn't know.
There's
There's nothing on there. It could be blank.
Wait, Sandra, don't you have to investigate some files of someone at the DMV? A former director? Any?
Oh, fuck it! Damn it!
Gee, a former director of the DMV is responsible for the current problem we have, and you happen to have a DMV terminal.
Oh my god, I got two, and it... Oh, now it would be Will. I gotta...
Sorry, same team.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, damn.
Then he passes his check.
I did. 27 on willpower.
That depends. If that occurs to you, do you decide to just, not even resist because it's like, I need this info?
No, he's made his check already. Now he has to comply by the results.
And we'll see how long before I play a bit more video game before I go back to it. I had to at least roll to succeed once. It'll be now gnawing on my brain now.
It'll be at night. It'll be dark, and you'll turn off all the lights, but there'll just be this one glow coming from the room.
With the trash that we're throwing out before we vacuum. Thanks, Roy.
No, fine. That's close enough.
In Val Kilmer's first movie role, Top Secret, he performs all of the songs and the musical numbers himself. And he's good.
Yeah.
He's really good. Like, he could have been a singer good.
Yeah.
I actually recommend Top Secret. If you like Police Squad, watch that. I've
seen it, but it was so long ago I barely remember. Yeah, I mean, I was the same thing. Like, I hadn't seen that since I was like 7 or 8, I think. So it was all like brand new to me because it had been that long.
I remember most of the early bits, but I'd completely forgotten the later bits. So it's excellent. I have it right now. It's certainly better than Naked Gun. Certainly funnier than that. So I think it's probably maybe one of the funnier ones.
Better than Police Squad, but better than Naked Gun. Yeah,
Police Squad had the better format.
Police Squad was punchier. You good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, you have resisted.
How did they get to your door?
That's on your window. There's a little blue glowing heart.
Hello.
Half a camouflage, half a very KF the best roboto.
Because it's white outside. Yeah. People will see just this half black person out there and like be like, what?
Half a black arrive matter. Half a black arrive energy.
Hello, Kate. How's it going?
I had nothing to do. Everything snowed in. Very fun if you enjoy sleigh riding, but cannot read sleigh, roboto. I can play game.
Unfortunately, we prevented some sleigh riding last night.
Yeah, I've been playing with Lyle.
Who?
Lyle, you met him on Wednesday.
Oh, fat businessman.
Yeah, Lyle.
So fat.
He's got a problem.
Like
yeah, it doesn't help with.
Good. Like this. Oh God, I see why Otis does it.
Take it!
Should probably not be that vampire.
He's just lonely, unfortunately.
This is my new hobby. Ladies, this could be all yours.
Free game.
Okay, what do you want to play?
Oh, I get to choose any game.
Well, I don't have many games here at the moment.
Tekken Tiger Tournament.
I don't have Tekken.
Tekken 2.
The other night we
Luigi
played.
Mansion. Majora Mask.
I've never heard of these games.
Bip Bop.
Yeah, I got Bebop.
Not fun, but let's play.
Okay.
First the person to be robot win.
I don't know.
Funny because I'm not a person. Let us play a game you want to practice for. Remember, tournament.
Oh, yeah, I've got a few games here, so I actually don't know what games are lined up for the tournament. I've just been playing.
Oh, someone should get off of their fat, useless ass and decide what the game would be at your tournament.
I'm guessing there'll be a few categories.
You could load up one of the developer builds of Mortal Kombat.
The problem is, she'd probably play the original Mortal Kombat. Not that.
How?
Doesn't exist in this
Doesn't
universe.
exist in this world.
It is just at all.
She could help you bug fix it. Because it's buggy as fuck. Oh, it's perfect. No, it's not. Even the release cabinet version is buggy as fuck.
Oh, 25.
What about the superiority established your tournament? Let's play again.
$38.
You get the lucky. Problem is Micro Machine Racing, not a real racing game.
Yeah, but it's still a challenge.
Perhaps for you,
Well, I'll still bet you.
one time. It also told you it entirely based to a fortuitous circumstance.
Right, let's try another game.
Which game?
Yeah, only 28.
See? The problem you have is I am robot. So faster, see faster, move. Better than human. You need to become more robot.
There's only one way I could get faster. But I better not know. Can't do that. No, it'd be wrong. No. I can't exactly go into that form in tournaments, so I've got to practice as I am now. I can't exactly go Tron, which is going into the computer, and then it'd just be winning. What?
You say things I do not understand.
I can go inside the computer.
Oh, you make off? That is tempting.
Sorry?
But it would not be right. You have human girl, and I am too pretty for you.
Okay.
No, you must not accept.
So what's your creator doing today? I thought you'd be with her.
Play in snow.
Play.
Not have snow. So it's snow.
Where
Play in snow.
Where is she playing in the snow?
In city. Outside the city. Snow.
Why aren't you with her? Shouldn't you be looking after her?
She does not need my protection. I am a household robot. Nanotechnology allows me to be infinitely adaptable. It's nice you ask about me. So many people just assume I'm a toaster. I make great toast. Have 23 in cooking. Fuck you, Ray.
There's nothing
Measly 13s.
There's nothing wrong with having high in cooking. problem is there's nothing to cook in the place, though.
No. Unfortunate. This city have so little and so many people. So many people. Oh, look at the people out there. So many. How many? 1,000 people? Millions?
Easily.
So too many. Please reduce the number by half.
Yeah. And us!
Yes.
That sounds like an impractical way of doing it.
I want to suggest really do it. That make me monster. And I'm a robot, not a monster.
Soviet got rid of like 4 million or something.
Closer to 3.
What else you want to play?
Oh, I don't know what you have. Not a racing game.
Uh,
Is that game where robot best thing?
Was it One Must Fall 2099 or where it was called?
Oh, yeah, good point.
well, there's not many competitive games left. Most of the rest of my games are all single player.
You can get her to place the Barbie horse and racing adventures.
Smack her face on a log over there.
Oh, ski free, like a snow. We should play. Oh, it's single player. Never mind.
You can have a go at it. I mean, I've played it quite a few times. All you have to do is just beat the high score.
It is not likely I can do that on the first try.
No.
But okay. Wait, the in snow creature come and attack! Oh, I have to go. Protect! You idiot.
Now your room is cold.
Go down to the garage.
Get the spare window.
Get the spare window.
Put the spare window
Spare window in.
Yep.
Spare windows, spare doors.
I'll have to.
It's now late at night and you're still all alone. The snowing has stopped.
But it's still pretty thick.
I mean, it doesn't just go away because it stopped snowing.
Right, I'll go touch the console.
Alright, you touch a console.
And I'll try and find about the DMV
Oh! The terminal!
Miranda console.
The terminal's filled with a bunch of documents relating to illegal slavery. And apparently, well, there's this document that's in her mail. It's the only one. Read it out.
Officer Lewis, a matter has crossed my desk and I know of no better agent to handle the matter. Of course it is an optional assignment. There is a major problem at the moment of mutants being captured and sold into overseas slavery. Obviously this is a DMV matter. Not us, not the other one. We have some leads, but what we need to crack the case is a dedicated team. Enclosed is all the information we have on the syndicate. Your first assignment will be to arrest a member, preferably one with a kind of computer called a laptop, a portable machine which we believe they are using to keep their criminal activities hidden from us. If you can get this computer and get any information from it, you will need to infiltrate the syndicate and find out all you can about their operation. I will understand if you don't want to handle this kind of thing. You are running there.
And there's a bunch of information there about like shipping movements and that, and it all sort of connects into Cold Rocks, where the trail goes dry.
I hope she hasn't gone and done this.
Of course she fucking has. Otherwise, why does she have all this information?
Yeah.
And why is she not here right now?
Because she's snowed in wherever she is, maybe?
Can I find any other data on what I want to know?
No.
while this is a terminal linked up to the DMV network, it only has access to certain information folders.
Can you search mutants on this?
Yes.
No, right, no. That's what I rolled. I just want to know if I could do it, and then I had rolled my willpower. It is high enough to not do it.
I'm so curious as to who you were going to search now.
Alice Cole.
Baby!
Because she burst in that room, and...
Is she a hero or is she a super villain?
Yeah.
No.
She's only other one I know. Of course I know. Actually, I'll look up what they know of the gamer. If it's any more than last time I
Gamer
looked.
is a mimetic multimorph believed to have a psionic attachment to the medium of video games. So far, over 3 distinct video game-related characters have been identified by the Nerdlingers, in our Nerdlinger division. It doesn't use the word Nerdlinger.
No.
It probably says research technicians. These being identified as J.C. Denton from the video game entitled Deus Ex, not to be confused with Nazi supermen are our superiors. What's your character from X-Men called again?
Tarek.
The character Taro from popular magic comic series X-Men. How this relates to video games is a mystery to the executive branch, but nonetheless it has been identified as one. And of course, his most notable form,
Nukem.
the character of Scorpion from Immortal Kombat.
Also doing Nukem to me. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Mortal Kombat's probably more popular because it's all the rage with the kids.
It's the most popular thing right now.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Duke,
they knew about Duke Nukem beforehand.
Duke Nukem also changes you a lot more physically than the other ones, doesn't it? Like, because you actually bulk up and everything. So,
but even JC,
it's more.
Yeah.
There's no established reason why these are the 3 connected to you, and I'm not going to divulge that. Yes, that's another thing. But it is believed that the gamer is associated with the Cold Rock's Power Core, and previous to that, the Cold Rock Super Squad. As to exactly how he is serving his communist master, the fascist Soviet, it is unknown as to how and why, but may possibly be redeemed. Significant danger to computer security. Suggest using alternate password locking measures if it is possible that he might be around.
Right, so I will, whatever I've done, I will clean up so there's no history of what I've been doing.
Okay.
Markers
19 on the die, so that's 39.
right click, markers unread.
delete history.
Yep, 39.
Sounds good. You think you've done that?
Just thinking about how they make it more secure. They're like, okay, so we think the gamer might be nearby, so everybody change your password so that you have the capital letter in there and a small case letter, a number, and a special character, because that's going to make it harder for him to find out.
Thankfully, Xander Magruder has informed them that having an unlimited or large array string passwords that are whole sentences is much more secure than that. So now, that's what they're doing.
I told the military, and the military would have passed it to the...
Quick, everybody, change your passwords. Okay, chick's badge. There, now no one will ever know.
Well, that's what would happen is a lot of the ones that don't remember their passwords would write their fucking name.
Oh, that's really common.
Yeah, that's the worst part, it is.
That's like all those cops that play the lottery numbers that are their badge.
Yeah, badge.
Well, the badges are almost like a totem to these guys. So it makes sense that they would like hang all kinds of luck auspicious on this onto it. So yeah, Sunday rolls on.
The snow is settled.
It's now at fun play levels, and the kids are out making snow mutants, and still no word from Ultra Girl.
I'm gonna still keep, like, because there's probably places that weren't still cleared, so I'm still gonna go around.
You no problem. The snow's not quite down to the level where a crap APC can roll around, but Guardian robots can walk about, but they're kind of big, invisible, and you can see them.
So I can avoid them, basically.
Oh, there's footprints going in that direction. They're pretty big. Oh, avoid that direction and go the other way.
Local kids are I made a Snow Guardian robot. Wow!
Oh, squish!
DNA detector.
Yeah! So, if it's quieting down out there, no one's at home, I'll leave and I'll head to the base.
Okay. The White Sands base?
Titan Tower.
Oh, okay. Your spectral friend, while you are doing, like, looking around and doing research and boning up on your thing, will knock a book off your shelf and rip a page out and float the page onto your desk.
Thank you. I hope. I have to remember which book this came out of.
Tobin's Spirit Guide.
Oh.
You can read it
dear.
if you want.
VALA the Adamant. Class 7 full torso repeater. Encounters with the cult, the dedicated of VALA, have been infrequent enough to make
concrete information sparse. However, this much is known. A Byzantine-era recollection has a footnote that in a battle with the Varangians, a particularly stubborn warrior would not submit or bow down, even when wounded and put to what must have been most humiliating public torment, was, to the surprise of all, a woman. A warlock, unknown to be as such at the time, of course, Adama Kul sent her to hell in accordance with his pact. The Hell Prince he served, the name is not known, corrupted the Viking shield maiden and made her a demon under his power. VALA at some point fought and killed her master and attempted to take his throne, only to be slapped down by Lucifer. Later, she is mentioned in another entry in 1920s era Tobin's Spirit Guide as a name alongside powerful demonic rulers of hell. This may imply she again rose to power and was not slapped down. VALA the Adamant is known to imbue followers with great mental fortitude and indefatigable morale. She has been known to grant specific requests of those who please her, such as great strength and martial prowess. Very favored dedicated may wield weapons or possess tokens made of adamantium, a kind of steel which is much stronger than regular steel. Sacrifices to VALA take the form of combat, where the victim, naked and armed only with a small knife of bronze, faces a dedicated who is, of course, much better armed, and often armored. It is said their struggle against adversity pleases VALA. VALA is often depicted as a warped humanoid, with elongated canines, blank, often glowing eyes, a helm depicting a stoic, tormented face. She often has black wings, or shadow wings, sometimes a black scale mail cloak. She is commonly depicted with red skin and two thin, short swords. Those who have encountered VALA have reported she seems to not be overtly malevolent or violent, and can be reasoned with. Unfortunately, VALA is also one of the easier demons to summon, proportional to power, and her tomes cannot be destroyed permanently. VALA has been known to work with Zurel, Abathot, and Melakar, all lesser princes of Hell. And on the other side of the sheet, in case we want it, Volgus Sildra, Class 7 Morphic Possessor. An obscure deity, Volgus Sildra's earliest known appearance was in Mesopotamia around 6000 BC, and was worshipped by both the Hittites and Mesopotamians. It rose to prominence in Silna thousands of years later. During that time, various cults arose to worship it, and in a short time developed their own hierarchy and system of ritual magic. By the 4th millennium BC, the Volgus Sildroha worshippers, or Zildroharians, consisted of a large Sumerian subculture, and was engaged in a long protracted war with the followers of Tiamat. Eventually, the Zildroharians were defeated, and Tiamat banished Volgus Sildroha from this world. The first known written reference to Volgus Sildroha is a brief phase in the Egyptian legend believed to reach back to the end of the Middle Kingdom, 2040 to 1680 BC. This particular chronicle, dated to approximately 16,000 BC, warns about a powerful deity of the Hyksos known as Zul, or Gatekeeper, minion of Volgus Sildroha. The menace did not end with the passing of the Hyksos. The Egyptians overthrew their masters in 1567 BC, though its worshippers remained silent for more than 3,000 years. Remain, they did. It was later that Volgus Sildroha also became known as the Traveler, visiting multiple worlds and conquering them. During each of its manifestations in the material plane throughout history, Volgus Sildroha would first gain access to a world through the combining of two demigods known as Vinz Clotho, the Keymaster, and Zul, the Gatekeeper, though only the names of two such minions are known. There are believed to have been others. Once the minions had opened the doorway to a new world, Volgus Sildroha would allow its worshippers, or a hero from that world, to choose the destructor form that Volgus Sildroha would use to destroy their world. During the rectification of the Vuldroar, the Traveler came as a large and moving torb. Then, during the third reconciliation of the last Meretrix supplicants, they chose the form of a giant slaw. Volgus Sildroha had not been entirely forgotten in this world, and by the early 20th century, a new cult was active in New York City, led by the architect and physician Ivo Shandor, and including some of New York City's most powerful business leaders and power brokers. Following the end of the Great War, Ivo decided that humanity was too sick to survive, and throughout the 1920s he and his cult built an elaborate series of paranormal mechanisms across Manhattan. With the intent of summoning Volgus Sildroha back to this world and destroy it. The world, not Volgus Sildroha. The cult would conduct a number of bizarre Volgus Sildroharian rituals on the roof of 550 Central Park West building, which Shandor had designed as a superconductive antenna for spiritual turbulence. The manifestation portents for the Volgus Sildroha's minions as well as the gateway for Volgus Sildroha itself. Also, a powerful magic called Mandala was created in order to power up the god's newly manifested body by the spirit energy. Despite this, Shandor died before being able to bring about the end of the world, or he sought.
Oh no.
And actually, only the front part of that page is relevant to you. The back part is just what would be on there.
Yeah.
Also, it's Gozer.